Oh, no. Welcome, one person listening to this. It's time for another episode here of your favorite podcast show that you don't listen to. And I gotta tell you, it really is painful to look at the numbers. When you do a very unsuccessful podcast show like I do, and I've been doing it off and on for like 7.5 years, I gotta tell you, it's pretty painful. I put it on YouTube, and only one person clicked on it. Now, if I'm lucky, that person might listen to it. I did a video, sober commentary video, that I thought would be a great idea. Not to say I thought it would bring in listeners, where I was out in the fucking cold last Saturday morning, slash Sunday morning, freezing my ass off, recording 10 minutes of coverage, and okay, nothing interesting happened, but so what? Freezing my fucking ass off, and nobody listened to it. Well, folks, I keep trying, and this podcast, I'm going to keep doing it. So, listen, I don't know what to tell you. I can't be a rock star like everybody else. But anyway, it's Tuesday night. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be probably most likely where? The Northeast Comedy Cabaret. Where else? And most likely, I never get any coverage there, so let's be honest. So let's just jump right into topical news, which is pretty much 80% of this this program. A guy hit me up from a pickup forum, one of those PUA forums. He wants to meet up this week and hang out, and I'll give you more information on that. So let's see what's going on in the topical news. I heard there was a big diss track. Remy Ma disses Nicki Minaj. It's all over the internet, millions of views, folks, and everyone. There's not one positive about Nicki Minaj. Everyone's saying she got bodied, her career's over. So yeah, that's the rap entertainment news. They're talking about Trump, of course. You know, he's giving a speech right now. I should be listening to it because he's my president, but I was listening to the Howard Stern show. I don't care about I don't care who the president is, but he said that we need to join forces in order to win. Papa John's is letting customers cut the waiting line. I don't know what that means. So let's see. What was it? Papa John's letting customers pay extra to cut ahead of everyone else in line. That's a good idea. Like instead of me waiting 15 minutes at a Chipotle, I could just pay like $4 and cut the line. But then again, I would rather just leave and eat somewhere else. I don't see how that's news. Deputy's widow on the hook for $140,000 after count error. Workers make shocking fine below McDonald's in Italy. I don't know what's going on there. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of news going on, of course, besides George Bush is even hating on Donald Trump. That's how bad Trump's doing. Face-eating suspect makes a disturbing claim. Guy's doing some disturbing graffiti surface at Howard University. Welcome, Trump plan oversee something. So I guess it's obviously... Star's Oscar speech shocks fans for vulgarity. As Chip Chipperson says, that's vulgar. Emma Watson poses topless in a racy photo. Whoa, that is news. Everyone's praising Beyonce, of course. Ronda Rousey is spotted in a bizarre place. She looks like she's in a mental institution. She should be. That's not a bizarre place. She is going crazy. She lost twice. This is news. Justin Bieber was spotted out with a hot model. Yeah, I mean, that kid, I'm pretty sure, could date any hot chick he wants. I mean, what's it say? Woman gets tattooed so she can match her beloved dog. Popular CBS show is canceled a week into season 6. Is this Mike and Molly? Let me see. It's a fat chick. Yeah, they won't tell me. Yeah, I think it's Mike and Molly, yeah, so. But that show lasted a long time. I mean, they're in a syndication. And once you get that syndication money, forget about it. I mean, you get checks for life. Alright, so that's it for the topical news. By the way, on this episode, I can't predict because I record this spontaneously throughout the week. This Sunday, the time you hear this episode, and it already happened, and since no one listened to the last episode, you cocksuckers, that's not a special announcement. I'll be doing a comedy competition in Jersey Sports Bar in Glenside, Sunday at 8 p.m. Rod Goatsboro will be giving me a ride, so there most likely will be a Jak N Rod segment, unless he can't make it. Of course, I went on advance. We'll talk about what happened. Maybe get some other comedians. So there's about 4 other comedians on there I know. Maybe try to get them on the show. And, of course, more topical news, bits, possible, another sober commentary video I'm going to put, and anything else that happens. This is the first and worst podcast in Philadelphia. You got to keep on listening to find out what happens next.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing, sir?
Okay.
I have a question. Do you know how to, I have a suit that needs to be cleaned, but like I need to know how do you get rid of it? Like it's a really strong sticky stain.
Really strong sticky stain. What kind of stain is it, you said?
Semen stain.
What?
You know what sperm is?
Semen. Semen.
Semen.
No. Is that, what is that, your garment? Is that the suit or pants? What is it?
Yeah, it's a suit.
Suit. Semen.
I got it wet in about 4 days. You know, I got horny and I jerked off all over it.
I'm not sure.
Well, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. You said you have a cement on your suit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks like a rock, when it's got dry to the cement.
Yeah.
Can't get it out. You've got to get damaged. Clothes.
So if I bring it in, you'll be able to clean it?
We don't have any chemical to remove the cement. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Usually the fabric got damaged first.
Yeah.
First they color run, and then it's getting toward because it's getting weaker when it's chemical on there.
Wow, you sure know a lot about semen.
A lot of cement, no. Impossible then.
It's a big circular stain, you know. I mean, I can't help it, when I come.
Can't help it either. I'm sorry.
When I come,
Well, anyway, sometime you come here, you can bring it here anyway. When you can, have nothing to lose. But let me take a look what I can do. But I have no idea, now.
Oh, you want to take a look at my semen?
Yeah. When you come here, you don't have to come.
All right.
Let you know.
All right.
Well.
Thanks.
Alright, it's Thursday night here. And last night at the cabaret, I thought it was going to be a regular night, and it turns out it was kind of a special night for a local someone, a comedian by the name of Lou Miziano, who started out at the Northeast Comedy Cabaret about 5 years ago, is moving to Los Angeles to pursue a full-time career possibility in stand-up comedy. So he showed up with 8 or 9 of his buddies, who also mostly live in the city, and we end up having 26 comics on the list, instead of our usual 13 to 16 comics. It was a long night of comedy. Lou was there, celebrating that. He's leaving next Thursday. He's leaving on the 9th, which happens to be my mother's birthday. Yep. And he's going to, so good luck to him. I have no problem with Lou. He's a nice guy, And, so it was a long night of comedy last night. Today I got a call from Applebee's. John Rice and Darren Martinez work at Applebee's, but they work as chefs. They called me for a car side position, and I asked around, and I don't think I'll be making much money. I don't even think it's possible to make $200 a week, but maybe I'll try it. The interview's not to the 13th, so I'll keep you folks updated on that. For those of you who care about my little life. So some things have been going on in the topical news, and I have not been following, unfortunately. I should have wrote these things down. One of them is Subway. Subway restaurant someone made a claim that it's only 50% chicken, and Subway is saying, no, it's full chicken. I always thought about that. I mean, I don't think Subway is 100% chicken, but I haven't ate there in months because I don't have the money anymore. The actor Faison has a black guy from Scrubs mourns the death of his ex-wife, with a touching tribute. It's a white girl. Arnold Schwarzenegger's starting to talk about his affair. How long did that happen? Was that like 5 years ago? Rachel Dolezal, you know her. She gets a new African name. Costco is hiking its membership fees. Bowen is cutting 1,800 jobs. And of course, everyone's talking about Trump and everything. A bunch of girls showed up to his, whatever you want to call it, his speech wearing white. I guess because it was after Labor Day. Is that the whole thing? I don't know. I'm so uneducated, folks. I don't know anything. In Trump's 100 days to turn things around. Police call teen suspect a ringleader in a big crime spree. 85-year-old returns to work at McDonald's for a touching reason. She's a dumbass. No, I got bored. But that's not touching, though. That's sad. How is that a touching reason? This lady has got nothing better to do but to go to McDonald's and deal with these shitty customers. Hey, you old bitch. I ordered the fucking Big Mac. Okay, young man, let me get that for you. Retire already. You're 80. You shouldn't be working. You paid your dues. Social Security is 65. You're 20 years. Enough. Man smashes sculpture while taking a selfie at a museum. Selfies have got to be the most dangerous thing you can do. Man's decision to press the snooze button saves his life. So, because this guy was 10 minutes late to something, he avoided being impaled by a tree limb in his bathroom. So yeah, thank God for that. See, it's not bad to get an extra 10 minutes on the snooze, folks. Former animal shelter employees caught getting it on with a dog in the workplace. It's a black guy who looks like Uncle Phil from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and an ugly, disgusting, fat white chick. Yeah, that's very typical. When mom suddenly goes into labor, father cat stuns owners by jumping into action. Alright. Everyone likes to hear these cute little stories. Warren Beatty, they're still talking about his Oscars thing and how he handled it. Brad Pitt debuts totally different look. He looks gay, but handsome gay. John Mellencamp, who's recently on Howard Stern, gets brutally candid about his ex Meg Ryan, so you can hear that interview on the interwebs, YouTube, it's all over there. Alright folks, so that's it that's really going on. Like I said, this Sunday, I already mentioned it, is my comedy contest date, and more topical news, and Saturday night, unless it rains or something, last fucking Saturday was freezing. I recorded a 10-minute segment, which nobody watched, go fuck yourselves, of sober commentary, so there's a little bit more to come. Alright, we're at the halfway point, you jerks. Alright, we're going to do another public freakout installment from the Zeus2117 YouTube channel. Check him out at Zeus2117. I used some of this guy's stuff before, and one person complained on my podcast and said, hey man, you're stealing his content. Well, first of all, he gets his content from websites like WorldStar and other places. He just makes them in a compilation. So I'm not stealing from him. I only take a few video clips that I like. So he just put out 2 new ones, episode 53 and 54. So for those of you who want to play along at home, right now go to his channel, go to episode 53, which should be right at the beginning. And right at the very beginning of this video, a black woman in a fast food place. Man, I gotta tell you, black people, I think they go out to fast food places ready to fight. She thinks the Spanish guy has called her an asshole. She's arguing with him about something, I don't know what, and she starts cursing him out. So let's listen to this. So he said something in Spanish. I don't know if he said asshole. I don't speak Spanish, but it sounded like it. And this black lady whips her head around like, what?
Who you call asshole?
I'm speaking Spanish. It had nothing to do with
He said asshole in Spanish. Well, who you call asshole though? I want to know that. You don't want to wake up nothing now. I'm just calm now. I'm on this young lady's side.
So the kid looks like he's about 16 years old, by the way. And this is a grown woman trying to pick a fight with a kid.
Don't wake up nothing. Start nothing. We're just over here. You ain't thought about no Spanish.
So I think his father is right there, and he's trying to tell his kid, like, hey, don't worry about it. His father looks like an old guy, and he's kind of not defending his kid. My parents would do the same thing. My parents never defended me. I wish they would have. But yeah, so. He's saying he can speak Spanish if he wants, and now the black cunt is going to get in his face now.
I'll speak Spanish if I want.
Yeah?
Am I right?
Oh, I know you can, but I'm just saying, don't call nobody no asshole out the way. That's what I'm saying. That's all, okay. Whatever the fuck you said, then. I don't care what you said.
So she's trying to pick a fight with a kid, and he has a point. He's like, hey, I can speak Spanish if I want to. She's trying to say, oh, don't call nobody an asshole. I'm going to tell somebody what to say. All right, so let's get to the next one now. This is at the 6:35 minute mark. This big, giant, obese black lady is getting her feet done, and she's upset with this Chinese or Korean, most likely a Korean lady, for not doing it right and overcharging her. And this lady she looks like about 400 pounds, and yeah.
I gave you the whole feet. The whole $20.
By the way, she's lucky her foot hasn't been amputated from diabetes.
You know? I don't know what you charge. I gave you the whole feet. You told me the price, and I paid you the price that you told me. You said $48. Yes, I told you, but I told you that. I asked you one pedicure. You say no. You want. I didn't ask for no pedicure. I didn't get no pedicure. Yeah, and you. That's what I'm saying. I didn't want no pedicure. I didn't get no pedicure. You said no pedicure. I said I just want my feet like that, and that's what I told you, and that's what I paid for. I don't see shit funny because I don't pay too much damn money. Can you just do a toes so we can go?
And I like how the girl at the phone is instigating the whole thing. Could you guys do our toes already? All right, so let's get to episode 54. This is the latest one you just put up the other day. And we're going to go to the 9-minute mark. And this one's really good. This is an old white lady, elderly pastor lady, and she's just... You can't see the girl she's talking to, but this old woman's got a mouth on her. I mean, she is just like fucking cursing. I'm going to knock your fucking teeth out. Man.
Because I got more respect for you. I want to hit you. You want to get the rest of your teeth knocked out of your mouth now? Shut the fuck up. Okay. And what the fuck are you?
And this old white lady just called her a white fucking bitch, so.
Fucking I'm not bitch. I'm not a stupid bitch like you. You got the wrong. Shut up! I just won't be on a bus. Calm down. Calm down. You calm down. You see a little boy, right? You see this fist? What you gotta worry about? Shut up! It's gonna go right for real. Watch your mouth. Your friggin' nose. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Your ass will be on our floor.
Old gangster Betty White here is gonna knock somebody's teeth out. You better be careful.
You run your stupid mouth. The top part will be aimless. Oh, really? Watch your mouth. Shut up, stupid. Okay. You have an ambulance. Never mind the cop car. I just said that. Stop taking my word. You're an asshole. I just said that. I shit out my asshole. How am I asshole? I bet you do.
I shit out my asshole. I bet you do. So let's get to the 16:54 minute mark. That goes on and on. This is a weird one. It's a young white girl. She's on top of I believe a Starbucks, and she's just freaking out about something. And someone says, "Hey, want to call your parents?" And she says, "Yeah, go ahead, call my parents." And she just fucking goes apeshit.
Call my parents! Call my parents! Call my parents! Call my police! Call my parents! Call my parents! Call my parents! Call my parents! Call my parents!
And while she's saying this, by the way, she's stomping her feet up and down on this counter like she's Godzilla.
Call my parents! Call my parents! Call my parents!
And everyone's just watching this like, what the fuck?
Somebody call our parents.
They're like, someone call our parents. Alright, so let's get, this is the last one I'm going to put for this clip, making this very brief. This is at the 22-25 minute mark. It's a guy, I guess a gay guy, obviously, following this guy who called him a faggot. So obviously he's filming him, you know, after the fact. And it's really, if I would be followed for calling someone a faggot, it would happen every day of my life. I mean, it's a very good word to use. I'm pretty sure this guy didn't call him a faggot because he was gay. He probably just called him a faggot because he was just acting like a faggot. So,
because this is going up on YouTube. And you're gonna call me a faggot again? Is that what's gonna happen, or?
And the guy filming this is very out of breath and out of shape. He sounds like me.
But you did that, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, why is that, slick hair?
Oh my god.
Ooh, we called you slick hair. Those are fighting words.
Go away.
No, you go away. This is my street. I was just...
It's not your street, you just live here.
This is my home. This is where I live. I would never do anything like this to you in your home.
Go away. It happens all the time.
Yeah, so I should just take it?
It happens all the time.
Yeah, you take it up the ass.
Probably to you.
So this is really stupid. He's just following this guy, and the guy's barely giving him anything back. It's like, what is the point of doing this? You're not going to get... This is how you get revenge on this guy? You know, why don't you rape him? Stick it up his ass. I'll teach him not to say faggot, right?
Why do I have to? You're the one who offended me on my street. And I'm just supposed to, like, keep walking.
So this is just baby behavior. Someone calls you a faggot, you're upset. Instead of punching the guy in the mouth like a man, you take out your phone and follow him. Anyways, I just want to do a quick segment. I think the guy Zeus said he won't be posting videos much anymore. I don't know if that's true. But anyways, there's plenty other public freakouts on the YouTube. Since I haven't recorded the new... I'm getting tired of putting the same old songs on my podcast, even though most people don't know my songs. So I decided to do something different. So that's it for the public freakout segment. Check out the Zeus21117 channel on the YouTube. It happens to be a polar vortex outside. It's Saturday night. Last night it was fucking freezing out. I walked 15 minutes to the train station. Then afterwards, when I got to the city, Center City, I walked 10 minutes to this bar. It was fucking freezing. Nothing happened last night. I hung out in Center City the whole night. Tonight I'm going to be in Old City, trying to avoid the Cuba Libre, which I went to twice last week. It's going to be very hard for me tonight to get sober commentary with drunk people, as I don't even want to go out tonight. Do I have to? No. No one's going to listen to this podcast show no matter what I do, but I decided to... say fuck it. I'm just going to go out. Because, people do go out no matter what. I will be bundled up, even though I'm a fat guy. I'm going to have 3 layers of clothes on and shirts. I'm probably going to put sweatpants underneath my jeans. It is fucking brutal outside. And it says it's like 20-something degrees. It feels like it's -10. It's just brutal. But nonetheless, a night out is a night out. Tomorrow night is my contest date before I wrap the show up with. So I cannot promise you that I will get coverage for that, even though I kind of did, because the guy who's supposed to give me a ride might not even show up. Who knows? But if so, you will hear about it. I'm not even going to prepare for the contest, because I already know I'm not going to advance. I do a dirty act. That's what I do. So let's get over to the topical news before I possibly get sober commentary. It says, Antonio Gorgia, mother of Raja stars, dies at 66. No offense, I don't know who that is. But this guy seems wide known. Singer Tommy Page, 46-year-old. He killed himself. It says it's alleged apparent suicide. So yeah, I don't know who those 2 people are, but the guy, at least, his name seems kind of familiar. Papa John's were sued for sending too many texts. Beer Hotel will have an IPA-filled hot tub minibar in the shower. Many people are going to die from falling in the shower and falling down the stairs and stuff. They're probably going to get sued. Like, hey, well, they put beer in my hotel. Let's see, what about the Papa John's story? How could a guy sue a pizza company for sending him texts too much? Papa John sort of texted him in March. I ended up to like $500. And one of the texts said, Papa John's, this deal, any 2 large pizzas? That Papa John's guy does seem kind of annoying though, doesn't he? He doesn't seem like the type of guy to just bother you about pizza. Like, hey, buy some pizza. Okay, we get it, you Papa John's fuck. Homeless man wins $50,000 lottery prize. 5-month-old sees mom for the first time. They're reading stories about people who are blind who are now finally seeing colors. Last night I was in a bar and I was watching this weird Olympic game with these 2 Korean chicks, or whatever they were, Japanese, Korean, and they were pushing these like they were sweeping the ice for this ball. Looked really weird. So I think the Olympics are on. This says mom daughter on trip overseas unknowingly participated in a massive scam. Video captures hilarious start to a wrestling match. It's like 2 little kids. I don't think they should be wrestling. They look like they're little babies. ICE arrests undocumented father while in school with video. Not a lot going on, as you can tell by the stories. And of course, everything is about Trump. I'm trying not to talk about it because FBI makes shocking revelation of death of Muslim teenager. Pregnant woman found dead beside her infant in her bed. That sounds like a horror movie. Today I got my tax return done by my sister and brother-in-law, and it turns out I didn't get the tax return. So that's good news. Not that you people give a shit, but that's good. I thought I was gonna owe money, so that's pretty cool. And I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else really to talk about. Erin Andrews, I have a huge crush on. Who gives a shit, right? She's a crazy bitch. So anyways, I can't promise sober drunk commentary, and I can't promise the coverage tomorrow, but I'm going to try my hard to do both, and that will wrap this up with more topical and odd news. So we'll see what happens. You gotta stay tuned to find out what happens next. This is what it's like after a bar closes. What's up, man? Oh shit, this way. Oh yeah. Shit's what y'all trying to do. Shit's lit? Yeah, man. Alright, sober commentary right now with drunk people. It's actually 2:08 right now. I'm recording this late because it is fucking freezing out. I was just at a bar right now, freeloading off their free heat. And yeah. Uh-oh, something just happened right here. So, there was almost a fight in the bar I was at. Well, first of all, tonight I got down here like around 11. And, I got down here like around 11. And I went to the National Mechanics. I was there half the night. The black dude Jericho was down here. I got gloves on right now, and I'm bundled up. I have on a sweater, and on top of that, I have on a long sleeve shirt, what's it called? Just a long sleeve full shirt over that, and then I have a dress shirt on top of that. So yeah, it was fucking, street harassment hour, as you can see, and it's happening out here. These guys are goofing on this girl's hair. These guys right here, you see them? They're drunk right now. They're playing this girl for her hair. But anyways, yeah, I stayed around most night. Nothing happened. Didn't dance with anybody as usual. Didn't approach anybody. Tonight, I decided to come up with a new pickup line. My pickup line was, all you girls a fan of the Vampire Diaries movie, right? And I asked about 3 sets of girls. Each one of them just walked away from me. I think I found the worst pickup line. If I would have said, will you eat my butthole? I don't think that would have been a worse pickup line than what I just said. But I'm not going to record long. I'm doing a brief segment. I'm going to try to make it to 5 minutes. Right now, even with my gloves on, my fucking hands are freezing. A lot of people are freeloading off the free heat out here, which is why I was in this one bar, the Plow of the Stars. I was in there for 8 minutes. Usually as soon as the bar closes, I leave. Sometimes I leave before the bar closes. I left. I fucking left 8 minutes after the bar just closed, because that's how fucking brutal it is out here. Now you can see all the Ubers are lined up out here on Market Street. There's a little bit of street harassment. Usually around this time, that's usually when it takes place. You don't see a lot of people out here in the street. I'm one of the few people that are out here. If you can look right here inside the Cuba Libre, people are still inside. And I'm going to try to make it to 5 minutes, and that's all I'm doing, because no one's going to watch this horse shit anyways. Before I recorded this clip, as you saw, there was 2 guys that were inside the bar that were singing a song. I decided to put that in there. Yeah, man. So I did try to talk to a couple girls tonight, but it was all out of goofs. I saw a couple girls I was attracted to tonight. Didn't approach any of them. Oh, man. One more minute, and I'm fucking out of here. There's people just running out here. Look. Just running to get to their cars, running to get to their Ubers. It's fucking brutal. I got gloves on, I'm fat, and I am fucking freezing. Alright? Also, I did approach a black chick tonight. I said, hey, I was like, you celebrating St. Patty's Day early? Because she had on a green chain. She said, yeah. So, yeah, she said she was celebrating it early. And, this girl was looking at me suspicious, like she knew I was recording her. Like, what the hell? I'm not recording you. But yeah, so I asked her, yeah, you celebrating St. Patty's Day early? And she said, yeah. And that was it. She walked away from me. As she should. My hair is very curly. I'm going to get my hair cut Monday. Not that makes a difference. It's not like if I get my hair cut, I'm going to get it late or anything. Alright, so I'm at the 5-minute mark. I'm going to stop this right now. As you can see, the streets are completely empty. Usually it's packed out here. Fuck this. I'm done. Sober commentary with drunk people. Saturday night in Old City. Take two.
Woo!
We're here at Jersey's
Yeah.
for a Jak N Rod segment. The first time in a while. I think months since the Crooked Eye Brewery.
We're months as people who
big
pronounce
months.
their, words.
You
properly.
can make fun of my grammar.
I am going to make fun.
That's right.
what I do.
But anyways, we're here for a comedy
It
competition.
endears me to our audience.
That's right. Our
My arrogant attitude.
no audience that I wish I had. Doing a podcast for a long time and still no listeners, folks. But hey, listen, I try. So it's gonna be a special night.
My final performance tonight, my comedy
The
career.
final performance of
I'm
Rod
going out to
Sperlin.
California after this.
He's moving with Lou Miziano. They're
Who?
getting a condo. Lou Miziano.
I'm not moving with him.
Oh, you're just moving there.
Yeah, he's a little amazing.
Yeah, so I'm going.
Oh, he's a nice.
You will be closing the show out tonight. You will be the
Wow, how appropriate! My final performance.
how fun! You're going out last. You get to say some farewells, make fun of some of the comics who went on. All that fun stuff you get to do when you go last.
And I'd like to dedicate tonight's performance to one Scott Terry, the handicapped hobbit.
I wish he was
from
listening.
Northeast Philly.
I wish somebody would listen to this. Maybe I should just tag him in it. I don't know.
I think Scott Terry. I think of him falling in the middle of Roosevelt Boulevard.
Oh my
and
god!
Matt Reese.
Oh,
watching
yeah.
him flounder.
Yeah, well, Matt Reese thought it was funny. He's a
It
terrible.
was funny. I think
Matt
it was
Reese
funny.
was a terrible person.
What, he died, Matt Reese?
No, he's still.
You said he was a terrible
Well,
person.
I mean, he got better.
Born again?
Yeah. So, what kind of? We like to talk about your sets. You say you do. You have to go
We're getting
through
high.
each joke. You're getting high right now.
Josh is getting high. Josh's first marijuana hit.
Woo! I held it in. This time, I remember first time I didn't hold it.
Right.
This time I held it,
You have
folks.
to.
You got to. I have no chance of getting a job anyway. Fuck it.
Oh, and my spot just opened up.
Yep, you just got a new spot. That's awesome. Yeah, so I know you'll be doing some Trump stuff. I see you all over Facebook. Talking about the Trump.
Love Trump.
He loves King
Love.
Trump.
That's what I dubbed him, King.
That's
King.
right. Oh, that
gets
spot's
rid of
gone
it.
as fast as they open.
They're leaving. They're pouring out of here.
That's right. So as soon as they found out there was live comedy, nothing clears the room, by the way, like live comedy or Josh Jacobou or Rocco Sperlin.
And a couple lesbians from the city.
That's
Did you
right.
say there's two lesbians?
No,
on
there's
there?
one lesbian for She brought some friends, I'm saying.
Oh, that was the lesbian?
No.
I didn't know she brought friends.
Because I saw one of the comics. She used to come once in a while to the Crooked Eye.
Oh, a comic who's friends with her, but
Yeah.
she's not performing tonight.
She's not performing that. She's just there to support. So even if she brought one person, I just know it's a fucking done deal. See, that's
How
the
do you
thing.
know she's not supporting you? This comic
Well,
is-
listen. The thing is,
The thing is-
comics in the city. The thing is, you see, the comics in the city, at least, they have a camaraderie, even though they're cliquey douchebags.
Camaraderie.
And here in the
High school.
Northeast, we don't really have any camaraderie. We are individuals who,
What's that word you're trying to say? Camaraderie?
yeah, camaraderie. I say camaraderie.
I know you did.
Well, listen, you can make fun of my grandma. I have an
That would be-
associate's degree.
yeah,
But
I
I
do
have an
make that-
associate's degree from the Community College of
I
Philadelphia,
understand that. It's
which
very-
doesn't mean anything. But it's only 30% of the population has a degree, and I brag about my college degree. It took me 6 years to get it in a 2-year school.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. My parents wouldn't help me.
Not good either.
My parents wouldn't help me. I would have got it. I wanted to go to school when I was 18. They wouldn't help me. Now, what else?
You know, I have one thing to say to your parents. Fuck you.
That's right. Fuck you.
Jack and Bruce.
Yeah. That's my bad goat spread. Now, you dyed your hair. Was it blonde? I can't really say it's dark. Is it blonde and black?
I don't know what it's doing. Actually, what happened was I saw God on the mountaintop, and it changed my color.
It's cool.
And then I grew in, back got normal after I realized it was a bad dream.
That's cool, man. So you got your growing his hair back.
I got the hair back.
Guy's wearing a black vest. He looks like a middle-aged pickup artist.
Middle-aged pickup artist?
Yeah, you ever see the show The Pickup Artist?
Oh, that guy who was
the guy mystery. The guy mystery that wears the fuzzy hats. He had a fur vest he would wear.
Right.
He would put nail polish on. He had weird
that guy
hair.
good looking?
He was a tall, skinny-looking white guy. So yeah, he was a Hollywood-looking.
Yeah,
yeah.
But thank you for
No, but you're in good shape though. You got the tattoos. You look like you're the guy who started the band to get back at your wife, and then she left you, and now you're just stuck in the band.
I like that description.
See? Oh, I'm killing right now. I'm on fire, folks.
That's like my midlife crisis.
Yeah.
I started the band, and then the wife left me because she didn't like the band.
Yeah, they're not going to start the show on time. It's about almost 8 o'clock right now. The show's supposed to start 8, but this is a Dan Mahan show. Which means it doesn't start on time. So, and if it does, I don't care about supporting other comics. No one's going to vote for me, so I don't care. I'm going to vote.
I'm going to vote for you.
Yes, so that's 2 votes. Right? I'm going to vote for myself. Even though they say it's bad luck to vote for yourself, why not? What if it comes down to 1 vote and you didn't vote for yourself?
Well, you know, Josh, one time I didn't vote for myself and it didn't matter.
Yeah.
So
sometimes
fuck that bad luck shit.
Yeah, it's not bad luck, but you never know. It might come down to 1 vote. And some say that's how Trump won, but that's not true. He won the electoral college vote.
But I know that, like I, as I've said many times, that other comedians love to hate me, so I'm not getting any votes from the other comedians.
Yes,
except you.
Yes, except
potentially.
Me.
I still don't know.
And who knows? Maybe
I don't know if you really write my name down.
Yeah, I do. I don't know that. I voted for you the last 2 years. I did, man. I did. I got.
So you say.
Well, listen. So it is. That's it for the segment.
Wow, it's quickie.
Well, yeah. I mean, what else? You
gotta go in.
You got any stories or anything? Or no, that's it. Let's just make this short. By the way, we saw
the Flaming Lips last night. It was phenomenal.
Flaming Lips. Yes, lots of band coverage from your son. I see all over the YouTube and
band coverage.
Band coverage.
Oh, band.
I'm sorry.
Right, you don't enunciate.
I don't speak well.
You really don't. But you said well. That was good.
Yeah, and well, this Thursday we're going to be at the open mic in Warminster, so we get some more Jack and Rod.
Everyone should come out. Everyone listening.
That's right. Everyone should come out and be this Thursday, March 9th, which is my mother's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom! And
the hookah bar.
Yeah, the blue-eyed hookah bell or something.
I have a feeling I'll be able to sneak marijuana hits in there.
You probably will. It's BYOB.
BYOG.
Yep, and we'll be there. So let's get inside now. More coverage later. What happens? Will the curse break? Will Josh Jackaboo or Rod Goat Sperlin or both make it through the semifinals? We can answer that now. No.
I'm going to say no.
Yes.
Am I going to have to drive you home?
The cabaret will be nice, but I might be able to get a ride from somebody.
I'll take you. I was kidding.
Okay.
I'll take you all the way home.
Woo! This guy's a friend.
If you give me a handy.
All right, I'll get you a handy. Hey, Matt Reese might say you stole that. Don't say handy.
With a little spit. What do you mean, Matt Reese is the first one to use the third handy?
No, he doesn't listen to the show anyway. All right, let's just get inside. Jak N Rod segment here at the Jerseys. All right. All right, it's Sunday night. I just got back from my Suburban March Madness contest date. You just heard a Jak and Goat segment, and pretty much what happened was I finally advanced in my first comedy competition. Psych, just kidding. No one listens to this anyway. Go fuck yourself. No, actually, I didn't do too good. I got very lazy. I didn't write out a set. I would end up doing about 2.5 to 3 minutes, which is like a Helium Comedy Club type set. Now, even though there's no exact rule for the contest, the maximum time you're supposed to get is 7 minutes, I pretty much bailed. I forgot my set, I froze, and I didn't feel like just standing up there wasting everybody's time. So I said, all right, that's all I'm going to do, bye. And everyone was like, what the fuck? So the 3 that got through were Dan Madden, Tony Viejo, and this other comic, I think his name was Zach, who had a good set. All 3 guys really did have a good set. The people that I thought were advanced, these 2 chicks from the city, did not advance, and I was happy about that, you know. But yeah, so it was definitely a good night of comedy. Goat had a pretty good set. He did kill, but you know, he was Goat, pretty much. And let's just wrap this up with some topical news and odd news. So from doing this comedy contest, I realized I gotta write a set out and stick to it. I gotta stop with this lazy shit, because it's really embarrassing. You know, I practice all this material, and it's awful. NFL prospect sends apology letter to teams after bizarre incident. What do you want? Take pictures of everybody's dicks? Jesus. Yeah, so, Mel B father passed away at 63. No offense, but why do we have to talk about celebrities and who they, Knicks not playing music disrespectful, says Draymond from the Warriors. Mark Cuban says Westbrook is not an MVP candidate. So a lot of this stuff is about, sports and such. Still on the topical news, Hal. Yeah, I can't stop thinking about my set tonight. God, I suck. I mean, I know I got many ways to go in stand-up comedy, but 7.5 years. Jesus, at least do 5 minutes, you fuck. Well, it's too late now. Always next year, right, everybody? Pollution kills millions of little kids a year. Cool. Sorry. That's terrible. George W. Bush and Michelle Obama have the best friendship. That's weird. IRS may withhold tax returns from 1 million Americans this year. Hopefully not me. I need my money, man. My brother-in-law already filed my taxes. CEO explains why United is retiring its Boeing 747 fleet. A lot of these fucking news stories are nothing interesting. AGT cancels filming after MLB suffers tragedy. So yeah, her father passed. We just discovered that. That should have been the news story. Why did they say that? Instead of just saying her father passed. Well, let's get to the weird news. Odd news, strange news, or wrap another episode up in the can. So, well, you just heard the sober commentary and the coverage. It says motherfucking mouse on a motherfucking plane delays flight for 4 hours. Alright. People are pretty much convinced that confiscated gun came from a time traveler. Guy allegedly poses as a Nickelback member and gets some sick drum equipment. That's a good story. Shoes that order pizza for you. Thank you, Future. So what, you just hit the fucking, the strap or something? Youth basketball coach appears to block own player's shot in a game. High-tech condory coming out to measure boink performance. The word boink is pretty cool. Cops save newborn squirrel from street, reunites with its mom. A look at the mysterious hair blob that washed up in the Philippines. God damn, this thing's gigantic. 99-year-old woman gets arrested as part of her bucket list. I think I read that story, Bumps. Come on, stop recycling stories. Kindergarten teacher put on leave for use in Ouija board in class. That's just something for the kids to do. Peeps Oreos are reportedly turning pink. Dog abandoned over looks. Now has hundreds wanted to adopt. It's a dog that has this nose and it's like it's a mouth like twisted around. So a lot of people want to adopt this dog. They accept him the way God should. Quick thinking cop rams blazing truck away from fast food drive-thru. Yeah, you don't want to burn everything up. Well, that's it for the show, everybody. I highly doubt anybody listened to this whole episode. Since the last one, only one person clicked on it, which is very sad. And hey, if I'm lucky, maybe this episode 2 people will click on it. But I'm still a loser in comedy. I'm still a loser in life. And, well, this podcast is still losing. I'll see you guys on the next one. It's, well, you know.
You have just listened to the world's most awful podcast show, JoshCast.